today? It's Tuesday the 26th of February. Sorry, I look a bit of a mess today. I haven't done my makeup yet. I'm actually making some lunch. I'm trying to get organised. If you've watched my Instagram stories, you'll know that I talked about it in my February goals, reflection and March goals. But I didn't, because I filmed that before. Last night I had a blip. I was good all day, and then I had some sweets, and then I had some Doritos, and I went well over my sins again. I am feeling I spoke about it on Instagram today, so I just feel a bit like I'm out here. I need to be near the hob. I just feel a little bit deflated at the moment. So this is why I'm doing a what I eat in a day. Now Tuesday is always Treatbowl Tuesday. I haven't had a chance to film one just because yesterday was Sydney's birthday. And I had Viennetta, and I planned to have Viennetta, and yeah, then I just went a bit wrong. And I said on Instagram that actually Saturday and Sunday was like bad as well, but actually when I looked, it was only once in over, so it's fine. But Monday and Friday was an accident anyway, and I knew I was going over my sins, but I just thought, you know, I've got a whole week to sort that out. So it's only Monday really, it's only yesterday. But I'm going to do some SP days because I feel I need it. I feel bloated. Star Week has arrived. It always seems to be earlier than expected. I think sorry if this is too much information, but my cycle I think is kind of, I don't know, changing, or I'm just not noticing it because I don't really keep that much of an eye on it. So I'm making some Frosty's quiches, mini quiches. I'm not putting anything in it, no cheese or anything like that, no ham. I'm just putting, I've cooked some red onion, mushrooms, sorry, I'm just keep looking down, that's rude. Mushrooms, leek and courgette. I've just chopped them up. I've got 6 eggs in here because I'm going to make quite a few days worth, and I've used more than half. So basically I've used 2/3 of the quark. I'm using Tesco's quark, I quite like this one. And then I added garlic, salt into the dish, into the pan. And then into this, I whisked all that up, and I added 7 Thai spice, and I added a good tablespoon there at least. And a bit of salt. And I think this is pretty much done now. All the veggies are cooked, and then I'm just going to pop them into, I basically fry lighted this, or in fact I used the pure spray. I've kind of sprayed it over, so I only use about 4 sprays at the most. 5 sprays is half a sin, but that's going to be over 2 days, so I'm not really going to count that. But I am keeping my sins very low today, and I'm sorry if people don't like that because I'm doing SP as well, and it kind of in that diet mode. But I just feel like I need a bit of a boost. I was saying it on, if you watch my my February reflection, I haven't lost my mojo. I've got it. I'm like motivating. I just feel maybe me doing sugar-free February wasn't the best thing. It's like I think I have to want to do it. Not felt that because I saw this advert and then I saw others talking about it. Oh, I'd like to do that. Maybe it's just kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm not ready to give up sugar. Maybe because all those years I battled to cutting it out and then having binges and things like that, that me depriving it from myself when I don't want to 100% give it up has kind of kick-started all those emotions, but nothing like before. So I just feel like depriving myself is not the best thing for me. But I do feel I was having way too much, and I definitely want to kind of plan it a little bit more, and not like see it as a treat, but just not have so much of it, because it does make me feel awful. The sweets and that, I don't normally have a lot of sweets in the house because the kids go crazy. But I don't deprive them of it. I don't want them to have any issues with it. But they know, I mean, Sydney knows, he's at that age now where he recognises where he feels a bit pants after having some. You know, when you feel a bit blur, he realises that now. And then he's like, oh, I don't want to have any now. and that's his choice. Whereas the little one would literally munch through a sweet shop if he could, and then just goes crazy and then kind of passes out and goes to bed. So yeah, I just feel like, because I don't normally have lots of stuff in the house, and if I do, it's kind of limited just to the kids, because we've had a lot of stuff with birthdays and things like that, and obviously also since Christmas as well. It's been there. Chocolate not so much. I can monitor that now. I just feel like I need to get back to where I was before, but have less of it. Don't deprive myself, just have less of it. And then when I'm ready to quit sugar, or just quit sweets, maybe that's what I need to do, just quit sweets. And because I don't enjoy them, I have to remember how they make me feel, because they don't make me feel that great. So anyway, I'm making these crustless quiches. I'm going to pop those in the oven, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for breakfast. I will try and do a treat bowl Tuesday if I can. If I don't, I'll give you a recipe another day this week. I'll do a recipe. The other thing I'm thinking about, if you haven't watched my reflection video or the previous vlog to that maybe, or on my Instagram, I am thinking about blind weigh-in. I will weigh in this Friday and find out how I got on. I'm hoping for a maintain. Just hope I don't get another gain. That's why I'm trying to do these SP days to kind of eliminate that damage. But it is Star Week as well, though not normally an issue for me. It's usually next week that will be, but I'm hoping this will kind of give me a bit of a boost doing these SP days and just feel a little bit, I don't know, just a bit more back into it. And then I might do blind weigh-ins going forward, just for like 3 weeks, just to the end of the month, and then I'll reveal like my weigh-in at the end of the month. I'm not 100% sure. I was watching Trimmertan's live this morning, her weigh-in live. I don't always get time to catch it because I'm always doing stuff in the morning. I get the kids stuff and things and like that ready. But I managed to just sit down and have 5 minutes actually and watch it. And she did blind weigh-in, and yeah, she said she feels like it's taken that pressure off. And I think that's what I need. It's not something I'm going to do for like months and months and months. It's just something I'm going to do for like 3 weeks at the most. And at the end of March, I will look in my book and find out how I got on. But I just think it might make me a bit more focused. And I'm sorry to anyone who likes my weigh-in updates, but that's how I'm feeling at the moment. And this is my journey. And if you don't want to follow me for them like next month or so because of that, that's fine. I hope you do, but hopefully, if anyone's got any words of wisdom, if they've done this before, do let me know. But I'm waffling now. I'm going to pop these in the oven, and then I'll show you my breakfast. And maybe I'll talk more about this on my weigh-in update this week. But you know, come Friday, I might be like, do you know what? It's fine. I don't need to know. I'm not worried about it. It's just where I'm feeling at the moment. And I think because Star Week is here, maybe it's my hormones. So anyway, again, I'm waffling. I'm going to show you my breakfast in a minute. So here's my breakfast. I've got 2 of these chocolate Bixies. You can have 2 of these as your healthy extra B. Yeah, Ralph's got his little friend coming round, haven't you? I've got these from Lidl's, and you can have 2 of these as your healthy extra B. So that's my healthy extra B for today. I've softened them with some hot water, and I've got some defrosted frozen fruit, and I've also got some fat-free Greek yoghurt. I think I've got the Aldi one. And I haven't sweetened it or anything because I thought the chocolate Weetabix will sweeten it, and the fruit. So that's my breakfast. I'm just having my 3rd Hydramate. It's quite late in the day actually at the moment. It's actually nearly 11 o'clock. So I'm having a very late breakfast this morning. Wasn't planned, I've just been tidying. I've also, these have now cooked in the oven. They're just cooling down at the moment. And these are like my little mini quiches. I also had loads left over, and I put 2 in little ramekins, so I've got some more there. So I'm going to pop these in a Tupperware box, and these are going to be like for lunches and just for snacking on over the next sort of 2 or 3 days. So for lunch today, I've got some salad and spinach in a bowl with some balsamic vinegar. I've got half a sins of the Light and the Light mayonnaise, and I've also got 3 of the little crustless quiche mini muffins. So it's 3:30 and I'm getting a bit peckish now, so I'm going to have a little snack. So I'm having 3 of the mini Crossers quiches, and I've also got a cup of coffee using the last of my almond milk. I might want a cup of tea later on when I get in from work, so I'll probably just sin that for half a sin. So far today I've just had 1 sin if I'm using my milk later and the light and light mayo. So I've just got my dinner ready. It's nearly 5 o'clock. I'm not going to have my dinner yet. I'm going to have it when I get back from work. I'm still quite full, but I'm going to have an easy peeler in a minute. So that's a speed. And my dinner tonight is some leftovers from yesterday. It's Cajun, it's basically like a chilli, but instead of using chilli powder, I use Cajun seasoning. I use the Spice Entice. I have a discount code of 20% if anyone is interested. But otherwise, you can use any sort of Cajun seasoning. Just check there's no sin value to them. But the Spice Entice one is sin free. And it's got carrots and red pepper and red onion in there with 5% beef mince. It's on a bed. The whole plate I covered with spinach. And then I've also got some cauliflower rice, which I dry fried in a pan with a tiny little bit of fry light. And I use paprika seasoning and also a garlic, chilli and salt grinder. And I put some of that in there as well. And then I've just topped it with 15 grams of normal cheddar, which is half my Healthy Extra A. If you've watched my channel for a while, or if you watched my weighing update, I did say that I was going to stick to the Healthy Extra A's as they were before. I'm not having 2. So this is half my Healthy Extra A, plus the other half is my almond unsweetened milk. Oh, he has his full up. So yes, this is my dinner for tonight. I'm still only going to be with the milk and also the lighter than light mayonnaise. And I haven't even had the milk yet. I've only had 1 sin, so I may have something else later. I'll just see how I feel. At the moment, I feel quite full, but I have got, because I'm doing an SP day, I've got 9 sins to play with. But I'm going to see how I feel. I'm just trying to keep my sins low, and as I said, just try and stay on track and just not eat for the sake of it. So anyway, yeah, that's my dinner. So I've come in from work and I've eaten my dinner and I'm absolutely stuffed. But I do want something a little bit sweet, but I don't really want to have something just for the sake of it. So I'm having a Cadbury's Highlights, which is 2 sins. And I've topped it with 1 sin's worth of mini marshmallows, which is 6 grams. And I'm ending the day then on 4 sins in total. And I've had a really, really good SP day on plan, and I'm really listening to my body today to make sure that I'm eating because I want to, not because I feel like I should, and just for the sake of it. So thank you for watching. I hope you've had a fabulous day. Sorry there's been no Treat Bowl Tuesday, but it will be back very soon, and I will try and get a recipe out to you this week instead. Take care, have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.